भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। प्रज्ञानां सुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगांस्तविष्टान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नो माया संख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि। यो विश्वात्मा विदिजविषयान् प्राश्य भोगांस्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः। We are in the third mantra, almost the concluding portion. See in tika, fifth line from the bottom, sixth line from the bottom. So Vishwa Virat, oneness is explained, Hiranyagarbha Taijasa and Prajna Avyakrita. So now the question is raised, Nanu, can all of you hear me? Nanu Vishwa Virajoho स्थूलाभिमानित्वात् तैजस हिरण्यगर्भयोश्च सूक्ष्माभिमानित्वात् एकत्वं युक्तम्. Vishwa and Virat, they both are sthula abhimani, so their ekatva, oneness is appropriate. Taijasa hiranyagarbhayoscha sukshma abhimanitvat, they are sukshma abhimani, vyashti and samashti, but there is oneness, so that is also okay. Prajna avyakritayostu kena sadharmyena ekatvam. Between prajna and avyakrita, how is there similarity or how is there oneness, on the basis of which dharma? Kena sadharmyena ekatvam. Tatraha sushupta iti in Bhasya. Sushupta avyakritayostu ekatvam siddhameva. Between sushupta and avyakrita, ekatvam is siddham already. Nirvisheshatvat, because they both are nirvishesha. There is, see, in Virat and Vishwa, sthula abhimanitva is the vishesha. Taijasa Hiranyagarbha Sukshma Abhimanitva is the Vishesha. Prajna and Avyakrita are Nirvishesha. Nirvisheshatvad Ekatvam Siddhameva. Evam cha sati Etat Siddham Bhavishyati Sarvadvaitopashame cha Advaitam iti. So this being the case, and further part we will see later. First you see in tika. Prajno hi sarvam vishesham upasamhritya nirvisheshaha sushupte vartate. Prajnaha sarvam vishesham upasamhritya, having given up all visheshas, nirvisheshaha sushupte vartate. Being nirvishesha, it stays in sushupti. Pralaya dashayam avyakritam cha nishesha vishesham swatmani upasamhritya nirvishesha rupam tishtati. And in pralaya dasha, avyakrita is also nishesham vishesham swatmani upasamhritya. All visheshas having dissolved in one's own self, swatmani upasamhritya, nirvishesha rupam tishtati. Nirvishesha rupam tishtati means nirvishesha rupe tishtati. Sushupte nirvishesha tishtati. Tena uktam sadharmyam purodhaya tayoho aikyam aviruddham ityartha. Keeping this in mind, tena uktam sadharmyam purodhaya. Purodhaya means keeping in front. Purataha adhaya. Purodhaya. So this oneness is kept in mind when prajna avyakrita oneness is mentioned. So this oneness is there keeping in mind some lakshana. Sthula abhimanitva, sukshma abhimanitva and nirvisheshatva. But when we have to understand our position, where do I stand? So to the extent we can see oneness, to that extent our individuality will be dissolved. To the extent we can see oneness, oneness with samashti. To that extent our individuality will be dissolved. And this is the laya prakriya. In Mandukya Upanishad, this is the laya prakriya. In general, the laya prakriya is you dissolve the earth element into, so all in my sharira, whatever is earth element into jalam, that into agni, that into vayu, akasha, in this way. But here the laya prakriya is my vyashti, I have to dissolve in samashti in this way. Vishwa into Virat, Taijasa into Hiranyagarbha, Prajna into Avyakrita. And then Virat into Hiranyagarbha into Avyakrita. Adhyatma adhidaivayor ekatve pragukta nyayena prasiddhe sati upasamhara prakriyaya siddham advaitam iti phalitamaha. Adhyatma adhidaivayoho ekatve pragukta nyaya. So pragukta nyaya was there in Bhasya, second line. Madhu Brahmana, which was indicated Yaschayam asyam prithivyam tejomaya amritamaya purushaha. So that is adhyatma adhidaivayoho ekatva. And through this upasamhara prakriya siddham advaitam. Advaitam is siddham. Iti phalitamaha. Evam cha sati etat siddham bhavishyati. In this way. How there will be advaitam? So here you see, Bhasyakar says, Sarva dvaita upashame cha advaitam. But you see what Tikakar says. Tacha advaitam. Pratibandha dhvamsa matrena na sphurati. Kintu vakyadeva acharyopadishtat iti vaktum cha shabdaha. That advaitam pratibandha dhvamsa matrena na sphurati. Just by eliminating pratibandha, advaita will not take place. Yesterday only in Sankshep Sharidaka I explained the same point. Only Nishedamukha Pramana is not enough. Vakyadeva, kintu Vakyadeva Acharyopadishtat. Through Vakya Pramana. And that too explained by Acharya. Acharya Upadishta means when it is explained by the teacher. Because we also know, if we just read the book, we will not understand what is this Bhagat Tyaga Lakshana and everything. So somebody has to explain, and then I should be willing to let go of my ahankar. Mukhya thing is that. Vakyadeva acharyopadishtat iti vaktum cha shabdaha. So that sarva dvaita upashame cha advaitam. That cha is this. Dvaita upashama and acharyopadishta mahavakya upadesha. Through that advaita siddhi will take place. Tika, I think we already saw. Tippani we already saw everything. 3 number tippani is Vishesham Sthula Sukshmatmakam Bhedajatam. So all Sthula and Sukshma are dissolved in Sushupti as well as in Pralaya Avastha. So third mantra is complete. Fourth mantra, Tika. Dvitiya padam avatarya vyachaste. Dvitiya padam avatarya vyachaste. Swapna ityadina. Swapnasthanonta prajnaha. Swaptanga ekona vimshati mukhaha. Pravivikta bhuktajaso dvitiya padaha. So swapnasthanaha anta prajnaha. Earlier was jagrita sthanaha bahish prajnaha. Now swapnasthana anta prajna. Then saptanga ekona vimshati mukhaha is same. Earlier it was sthula bhuk. Now it is pravivikta bhuk. And Vaishwanara was there. Now here Dvitiya Pada is Taijasaha. So meaning is more or less simple and similar to what we have already studied. Swapnasthanaha. Swapnasthanaha. So in Tika it is explained. So swapnam sthanam yasya. Bahuvrihi samas we have to do like in the first one. The one whose sthanam is in the form of abhimanam. One who has this abhimana that I am in swapna, means I am in the subtle world, or I am identified with sukshma srishti. So when we are in swapna, we don't have to create that abhimana, it is naturally there. We don't have to say I am identified with subtle sukshma srishti, we are already identified. But in Jagrat also, if we are living in Manorajya, then we have identified ourselves only with Sukshma Prapancha. That is Swapnasthana. Antah Prajnaha. Antah Prajna Yasya. Saha Antah Prajnaha. So whose Prajna is Antarmukha. Antarmukha means, earlier, if you remember, in Jagrat itself, it was said, other than Atma. Bahish Prajna means, whose Prajna is other than Atma. At that time I had mentioned that this Lakshana, there is Ati Vyapti. Other than Atma, so it can also mean Sukshma Prapancha. So Bahish Prajna also means Sukshma Prapancha, then what will be the bheda between Anta Prajna and Bahish Prajna? Because Anta Prajna doesn't mean he is talking about Atma. Anta Prajna is also about Anatma. Bahish Prajna is also about Anatma. And the bheda is, Bahish Prajna is Sthula Vishaya Prajna. And Anta Prajna is Sukshma Vishaya Anatma Prajna. Both are Anatma Prajna only. Then Saptangaha, you already know, Saptanga is the experienced part of Aham. And Ekona Vimshati hai, Mukha is experiencer part of Aham. Then Pravivikta Bhuk, he is the experiencer of Pravivikta, means distinct things. Now what is distinct here? Distinct here means even though one alone is appearing as many in Swapna, but I consider each object as different and experiencer as different from experienced. Experience as different from both experiencer and experienced. But the fact is, all are one. Jagrat Pramata alone is becoming everything in Swapna. So, Pravivikta Bhuk means internally as if distinctions are created. That is, and then I have the Abhimana, I am experiencing something, even though I am the same experiencer as well as experienced. Pravivikta Bhuk. Taijasaha Dvitiyaha Pada. So really speaking, this Lakshana is also same as previous one. Because in previous one also, in Prathama Pada also, Pravivikta Bhuk could have been said. Only distinction is there the bhoga is not vasanamaya. Here the bhoga is vasanamaya. One alone is appearing as all in both. But there it is not clear to everybody. But Swapna has one alone, and everybody experiences that one thing alone as many. It is more evident to everybody. That is the difference. This is Dvitiya Pada. Taijasaha. Taijasaha means that which is shining. I think I explained this Taijasa part earlier. I will Taijasa means that which is Swayam Jyoti is Taijasa, really speaking. In Jagrat, all experiences require one or the other form of Jyoti. Either it is Surya Jyoti or Chandra Jyoti or Agni Jyoti. Agni means Agni Vidyut, whatever you want to call. Or Vak Jyoti, speech. Either in the presence of sunlight I function, or moonlight, or electricity, etc., or words. So, when sun is set, Surya Astamite, Astamite Chandramasi, when Chandrama is also set, means not there. Electricity is not open. But you can do Vag Vyavahara. Like in one room, let's say 2-3 friends are there, lights are off, Chandrama is also not there. Still somebody can talk. And knowledge can be transferred. That is called Jyoti. If all of these are not there, so the Anumana Pramana, okay, Anumanam. Jagrat Vyavaharaha is Paksha. Sadhya will be Jyoti Purvaka. Jyoti Purvakaha. Jagrat Vyavahara expects some Jyoti, some kind of illumination. Surya Jyoti, Chandra Jyoti, ityadi. So now the Anumana Paksha will be Swapna Vyavahara. Paksha will become Swapna Vyavahara. Swapna Vyavahara, Sadhya will be Deha Vyatirikta Jyoti Purvakaha. Jagrat Vyavahara is Deha Vyatirikta Jyoti Purvakaha. This is the Anumanam. Not Jagrat, Swapna. Swapna Vyavaharaha Deha Vyatirikta Jyoti Purvakaha. Now in Swapna, Surya is there? Not there. Chandrama is there? Not there. Agni is there? Not there. Vidyut is there? Not there. So what is that Jyoti which is there in Swapna? Swapna Vyavaharaha Deha Vyatirikta Jyoti Purvakaha. Jagrat Vyavaharavat will be the Drishtanta. Hetu will be Sarva Vyavaharaha Jyoti Deha Vyatirikta Jyoti Purvakatvat. any vyavahara requires some or the other jyoti. This is the hetu. Now you apply this first. Is it possible to do any vyavahara without any jyoti? Is it possible? Because any vyavahara requires some form of light or the other. So, Swapna Vyavahara also will require light. But Swapna Vyavahara doesn't have Surya Jyoti, Chandra Jyoti, Vidyut Jyoti, Vag Jyoti. Then what is a Jyoti? Says Swayam Jyoti, Atma is there. That is why Swapna Pramata is called Taijasaha. Because that Teja is there in that Atma Chaitanya. Because of that, everything becomes known. On that, Bhagavan Bhashyakar wrote this Kin Jyotis Tava Bhanuman. So Taijasa. Now you see, and this is Dvitiya Pada out of the four. Chatushpat Atma is the Pratignya. This is the second one. Tika. Sthanam. Sthanam Shabda is there. Sthanam Purvavat. Swapna Sthana. Tika. Bhashya. Swapnaha Sthanam Asya. Taijasasya. Iti Swapna Sthana. Swapna Sthanam Asya Taijasasya. So it is called Swapna Sthana. Drash Tika. Sthanam means that abhimana is there. Drashtuhu mama abhimanasya vishaya bhutam iti yavat. Drashtuhu of this drashta mama abhimanasya. My identification, its vishaya is this swapna sthana. Means I am identified with sukshma prapancha. Swapna padartham nirupaitum tat karanam nirupayati. Now, to explain what is swapna, first its karana is explained, which is Jagrat. See in Bhasya. There is one correction. Jagrata prajna is given. It is not Jagrata. Jagrat halanta is needed there. Jagrat prajna aneka sadhana bahir vishaya iva avabhasamana. Jagrat prajna aneka sadhana. Jagrat prajna has many sadhana means because all our karanas are active for any Jagrat prajna. So either through 5 sense organs or antakarana, somewhere or the other, or external instruments, so many ways I can get some or the other knowledge, prajna. So it is aneka sadhana. Really speaking, we have only 5 instruments to get Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Jnana. It can be subtler, but it can be only 5. There cannot be any variety other than this. Bahir Vishaya iva avabhasamana. Avabhasamana prajna. Bahir Vishaya iva. I think that this world is outside. Pashyan Atmani Maya bahihi iva. That is this. Bahir vishaya iva. Pashyannatmani maya bahiriva. Avabhasamana. Let us see tika up to this first. Tasyaha swapnad vaidharmyartham visheshanam aha. Tasyaha kasyaha tasyaha is which linga? Pullinga. Tasyaha is strilinga. Tasyaha is strilinga. Tat shabda shashti ekavachanam. Tasyaha. Tasyaha prajnayaha. Tasya is for prajna. Prajnayaha. Jagrat prajna, how it is different from swapna prajna. So that's why tasyaha swapnat vaidharmyartham visheshanama. In swapna, aneka sadhana is not there. Aneka sadhana means aneka sadhana. Sadhana is there because prajna is strilinga. So aneka sadhana prajna, jagrat prajna. Swapna prajna is not aneka sadhana. Only eka sadhan. Antakaran. Mind alone is there. Swapnad vaidharmyartham visheshanam aha aneka iti. Anekani vividhani sadhanani karanani yasyaha sa ka huh? No. Anekani vividhani sadhanani karanani yasyaha sa. No, when you give the answer on phone, you have to speak little clearly. When you speak fast and all, I can't hear full thing. Sa prajna is okay, but that is anya padartha. Anekani vividhani sadhanani karanani yasyaha sa aneka sadhana prajna. This is the vigraha vakya for aneka sadhana. Aneka sadhana is samasta pada. Aneka is anekani. Anekani is meaning is vividhani. Sadhana, sadhanani. So anekani sadhanani. Sadhanani means karanani. Yasyaha sa prajna aneka sadhana. So you have to understand when samasa is given, how the vigraha is done. You see, main vigraha of aneka sadhana is what? Anekani sadhanani yasyaha sa aneka sadhana. So aneka sadhana is also bahurihi. There where aneka sadhanas are there, or the one which has aneka sadhana. Aneka sadhana means aneka sadhana. Sadhanam is napunsakalinga. Anekani sadhanani. Sadhana means karana. Many instruments are there in that prajna. So anekani sadhanani yasyaha sa ka aneka sadhana. Sa aneka sadhana. And aneka sadhana is visheshanam for jagrat prajna. Sa tatha iti yavat. विषयद्वारकम् अपि वैषम्यं दर्शयति. And Vishayas are also different. There is also Vaidharmya. For Jagrat, Prama, Vishayas are external Vishayas. Vishayadvarakam api Vaishamyam darshati. Bahihi iti. So Bahir Vishaya iva avabhasamana. Jagrat Prajna is Bahir Vishaya iva. Swapna Prajna is Antar Vishaya or Sukshma Vishaya iva avabhasamana. बाह्यस्य शब्दादेः विषयस्य अविद्या विवर्तत्वेन वस्तुतो अभावात्. बाह्यस्य शब्दादेः विषयस्य अविद्या विवर्तत्वेन. विवर्तत्वेन 1 number टिप्पणी you see, परिणामत्वेन. So the world is not vivarta of avidya. World is parinam of avidya, and Chaitanya's vivarta. It is vivarta of Chaitanya. Bahyasya shabdadir vishayasya avidya vivartatvena vastuto abhavat. Bahya jagat is really not there. Vastutaha tasya abhavat. न तद विषयत्वम अपि यथोक्त प्रज्ञाया वास्तवम. तद विषयत्वम अपि is not vastavam. Yathokta prajna means of this Jagrat prajna, because it is all avidya parinama. So vastutaha abhavat vishayatvam is also not vastavam. Kintu pratitikam abhipretya uktam iva iti. But considering it as pratitika, even Jagrat Prama is pratitika only. Pratitika means pratibhasika. It has only pratiti matra. And therefore, in Bhasya, Bhashyakar said, Bahir Vishaya Eva. So even there, in Jagrat, Vishaya is not outside. What to talk of Swapna? Not outside means in Jagrat it is within Atma. That's why it is not outside. It is outside of body, but it is not outside of Atma. And Swapna is inside of mind alone. Everything is within Antakkara. So, Eva iti. न च यथोक्ता प्रज्ञा प्रमाण सिद्धा तस्याः अनवस्थानात्. This prajna is not praman siddha. Jagrat prajna is not praman siddha. Why? Tasya praman siddhatva angikare iti shesha. If you take it as praman siddha, then there will be anavastha dosha. And therefore, so what is that anavastha dosha? We'll see. Tena sakshi vedyasa. And therefore, this prama is sakshi vedya. Sakshi bhasya. If it is praman siddha, pramana is required to do siddhi of vishaya. And vishayas will do, pramana means indriya siddhi. How will I say I have indriya? How will I say I have eyes? Can you see my eyes? Can anybody see anybody else's eyes or any other sense organ? No. Why? Because sense organs are part of Sukshma Sharira. They are not Sthula Vastu. So, sense organs, this statement you remember, sense organs cannot know sense organs. My eyes cannot see your eyes. Eyes can see only Rupa. What is Sthula? It cannot see Sukshma Vastu. And therefore, Pramana will do Siddhi of Vishaya, but Vishayas are required to do Siddhi of Pramana. That's why in Kathopanishad it is said, Indriyebhya parahi arthaha. Subtler than sense objects, subtler than sense organs are sense objects. Because to do sense organ siddhi, you need sense objects. So, to do sense organ siddhi, you need sense objects. For to do sense object siddhi, you need sense organs. But you can say, for one sense object, I need one sense organ. Now for that sense organ siddhi, indriya siddhi, I need another indriya artha. In that way, you can take anavastha or you can say anyanya ashraya. So here he has given anavastha dosha. So this is anavastha dosha then. Further, tena sakshi vedya. Now this Jagrat prajna is sakshi vedya. So through sakshi alone, all this is known. Sakshi will reveal what is there and what is not there. Why? Because it is pratibhasika. When anything is pratibhasika, it becomes sakshi vedya. Pratibhasik padartha like Rajju Sarpa. This point also I might have explained earlier, but I will repeat that so it becomes firm and clear again. When I see Rajju Sarpa is not seen through the eyes. Eyes are required to see idam amsha of Rajju. Eyes are required to see idam amsha of Rajju. But if you use Anvaya Vyatireka, that if eyes are not there, then you will not have Sarpa Bhranti. And if eyes are there is Sarpa Bhranti. Therefore, if somebody says eyes are required for Sarpa Bhranti, so eyes are required, but eyes are not seeing Sarpa. If Indriyas would experience Pratibhasik Vastu, then that Pratibhasik Vastu will become Pramanena Jnatam. It will become experience of Pramata. And if it becomes experience of Pramata, then it will be Jnanam. It will be Yathartha Anubhava. It will not be Brahma. So to distinguish, we say, when the knowledge is taking place through Pramana, and it is not Badhita Prama, then it is Yathartha Anubhava, Prama. If it is Badhita, or if it is Pratibhasik Vastu, which later gets negated, then that experience will be, it will not be Prama, it will be considered as Bhranti only. So this is the difference between the two, between Bhranti and actual knowledge. So whatever is Bhranti Jnanam is Sakshi Bhasya. Bhranti Jnanam is Sakshi Bhasya, not known to Pramata. It is not known to Pramata, it is known to Sakshi only. So what Vedanta wants to say is, just as Swapna Prapancha is Pratibhasika, it is known to Sakshi, not Pramata, like Rajju Sarpa. In the same way, Jagrat Prapancha is also really Sakshi Bhasya. We currently think Jagrat Prapancha is Pramana Siddha. I, the Pramata, I am knowing it. In Ekajiva Vada Prakriya, I understand Jagrat Prapancha is also Sakshi Bhasya. So when I understand that Jagrat Prapancha is Sakshi Bhasya, actually everything is over. Because what is the other key feature of Sakshi Bhasyatva? That the object is not existing earlier and I come in later and I know it. When the object is known, at that time alone it is existing. So pratibhasa samakala eva astitvam. When the knowledge is taking place, at that time alone it comes into existence. And the moment that knowledge is not there, existence is also not there. So we take it for granted that world is always there. I am experiencing now. I was somewhere else. Now I am in Rishikesh, but that place is there. That place is there only in your mind. When you are there, that place is there. When you are not there, that place is not there. So when it is there in your mind, then you have already given reality. That's why they say, out of my sight, out of mind, or whatever. Out of sight, out of mind. Or out of mind, out of sight. Whichever way you want to take. Drishti, srishti. So when you keep something away from you, those samskaras are not there, that part of the world is not there for you. We go on giving reality, then it becomes a key player in my sukha and dukkha. We say, no, I want it to be player in my life for sukha and dukkha. Why do you want? We want moksha. We don't want more vishayas which decide my sukha, dukkha, etc. Okay, so further now. Sakshi Vedya, that is this word, Sakshi Vedya. Sa, Jagrat Prama, Prajna. Iti Vivakshitatva. This is the Vivaksha. That's why that Bahir Vishaya Eva Shabda came. Now Avabhasamana. 3 number tippani. Avabhasamana iti Sakshi Bhasya iti artha. He made it clear. It is Sakshi Bhasya. Dvaita tat pratibhasayoho vastutah asatve hetum suchayati. Now everybody is going to come other than Bauddhas, Kshunyavada, Kshanikvada, Kshanik Vijnanavad, they all will say, how do you say Dvaita tat pratibhasayoho vastutah asatvam? Entire Dvaita Prapancha is really not there, and its Pratibhasa means it's Jnanam. Here you take Jnanam. Because what we want to show here is Artha is also Adhyasa, Jnanam is also Adhyasa. Arthadhyasa, Jnanadhyasa. So Dvaita is Artha, Pratibhasa is its Jnanam. Both are really not there. That's why there is adhyasa. Arthadhyasa, jnanadhyasa. Vastutah asatve hetum suchayati. Manaspandana. Tika. Avabhasamana manaspanda spanda matra or spandana matra. Because the pratika is manaspandana. Bhasya says spanda. I think spandana is easy to understand. Spanda is also correct, but spandana will make it clear. Spandana matra. Manaspandana matra. Tika. यथोक्ता प्रज्ञा स्वानुरूपां वासनां स्वसमानाकारां उत्पादयति इत्याह. This यथोक्ता प्रज्ञा स्वानुरूपां वासनां स्वानुरूप वासना स्व अनुरूप means mana anurupa, manaspandana anurupa. 4 number tippani. Swanurupa swaswamana vishayam. Vasana. Swasamana akaram utpadayati. Manorupa ekadikaranam. Karanam. In other words, whatever is the upadanam of mind, same will be upadanam of vasana. Correct? Whatever is the upadana karana of mana, same will be the upadanam of vasana. Vasanas are there in mind. So vasanas are in sukshma sharira there. And those vasanas, they express when Jagrat Prapancha is not active. Because when Jagrat is active, samskaras don't have much room to express. Like I'll give simple example. Let us say I tell you one part of a shloka. One part of a shloka. And when you hear that, I ask you, tell me the rest of the shloka. But I don't let you think. I go on talking about something else, or there is a lot of noise in the background. You say, just remain quiet. Let me remember. So to remember, you need no Jagrat Prapancha for some time. When it is not active, then you can hear, then you can think. When Jagrat Prapancha is too noisy, you cannot think. This is the problem. So, samskaras don't become manifest when Jagrat is already there, very powerful, predominant. Okay, so you see now, Swanurupam Vasanam. यथोक्ता प्रज्ञा स्व अनुरूपां वासनां स्व समानाकारां उत्पादयति इत्याह तथा भूतम. In Bhasya. मनस्पंदन मात्रा सति तथा भूतम samskaram manasi adatte. Then those samskaras are created in mind. Now just this much part you focus on. For sadhana, this also can be great sadhana. Maharaj Ji mentions this. This is explained in 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, you know, that any sankalpas that we create, those sankalpas will become predominant when Bahya Prapancha is not there. So if my sankalpa is of some Vishaya, then those sankalpas will be very powerful when I sit for meditation or when I go to sleep. Whatever sankalpas I have. So if I have entertained some Vishayas, those will be powerful. And if my sankalpa is about Atma, Atma Jnana, Atma Vichara, then as soon as my mind becomes quiet, where the Bahya Vyavahar is not there, those samskaras will continue. So, I am Brahma. If this Vichara, this samskara is strengthened, then as soon as everything becomes quiet, this samskara will become predominant. Okay? And therefore, there it is said, Sankalpa Prabhavan Kaman Tyaktva Sarvan Asheshataha. Kamanas which are arising from Sankalpa, you give up. Atma Vishayaka Sankalpas, if you have created, you use them. How will you use? Atma Samstham Manakritva. So in Dhyanam, also this is what we have to do. Actually, see, Prapancha we are going to see. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandhatmaka Prapancha, we will continue to experience. But in them, Satyatva Buddhi, Mahatva Buddhi, Sukha Buddhi, we should not have. Sukha Buddhi means it will have the ability to give Sukham or Dukkham, irrespective of whether you like it or not. That is there. But we should not create, through our personal likes and dislikes, Sukha Buddhi in such vishayas. This is main thing for us. If we are able to do this, then Jagrat Prapancha will never be able to bother you. Jagrat Prapancha will be there, but you will not be shaken by anything. And this sadhana of dhyanam will be useful before Shravanam also for Upasana, and after Shravanam and Mananam also as Nididhyasanam. In both ways, it will be very helpful. So I should know how to use that. Main thing is, I should know how to use this sadhana. And we should be able to do this dhyanam, at one place also, and then as needed, whenever, at any time. This is the main idea. So manasi, tatha bhutam samskaram manasi adatte. Then tanmanaha, how that mind is going to present this again, that is said further, which we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vivagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.